See, I got my alignment sticks on here, and I can run different clubs for different lengths, which would be here to this one to that one, and work myself out. You can actually see with the UV light, I strike it first with the UV light. I can also do, I can change this to this and use alignment rods on both sides and focus on timing of the different balls at different times. I'm literally going to say I want to hit or time it early. Third ball, fourth ball, fifth ball, sixth ball, first ball, whoop, didn't hit it, second ball, eighth ball, good, keep going. So now I can change my timing points with alignment and path. So I can change my timing and learn it fast to slow. Again, if I'm holding this right here on it, on the balls, I feel the tactile pressure of the club being driven into the ball. If I hold it there, there's no timing. Okay? It wants to be pulled that direction, and I can actually see what I can do. I can come in this way and hit on the inside of the ball if I want with the laser system. So having this feedback is critical in timing. Okay, here's the slide shackle up kind of close. As it's pulling, it has this. Okay, so it's a motion like this. And this turns, so I can turn my hand, and this thing also rotates over top. Okay, so it rotates through the handle as it slides, and the clicking is from this direction. So as I actually literally pull down on the handle from the tether, it's pulling it towards the tip, like this. And I get my arm out of the way. Hazards of having big hands. Okay, so I'm pulling it down, and as I rotate the hand through and through, once it crosses 90 degrees and pulls this way, it goes this way. So you literally hear it and feel it as it clicks, and you can change this angle, leaving the lag or keeping the lag as much as possible, or letting it go too soon. Now we're going to talk about the nitrogen gas pressure with working with the machine. As I do this, and it couldn't be hydraulics because hydraulics would not work on this machine because once you pulled the cable, it would not come back. So you got to use gas pressure or weights. Now the difference is I can do this when weights would kind of work, okay, and I could do it kind of slow and do the golf swing slowly. And as you can see, I can get through nice and slow, get the click at the right time. You can see it clicks at the ball, and I can speed it up and speed it up to the point where now I am literally swinging as fast as a golf swing. All right, now there's a different feel in a normal golf swing of doing all of these. The normal golf swing is quite fast, and this one can start out slow, and it has the same direction, path, face, and we'll call it centrifugal forces and things, whereas a normal golf club does not. Traditional teaching will teach you to address the ball like this, and then getting to this position and holding your hands. Problem is the club wants to be pulled down with the head. So matching what this looks like and this looks like, you would bring your club up, hands are out of view, you're focused at the target right down in front of you, and the club is doing this. And the constructor comes over and grabs it, pushes it up. All right? And then you look at it and say, yes, got it. All right, okay, there. So each time that's different because you can't see it. As you're swinging it, you can do all kinds of stuff as well. Bring it here, hinging, doing this, all kinds of motions because your eyes are focused here. The club is out of view, so you really can't see it. With the machine, having the laser, let's see where we're at here, on this machine here, I can find that, it is right there. Okay, get the laser on. Now, I've got a laser on the board because the butt is pointing to it. I'm on the board, my hands are here. My hands are soft, and I can get into the number 1 position at the top here. Now I know that the laser is right over here, just off the peripheral of my body, and I don't have to turn my head. And as I start moving into position 2, the laser dot enters the target range and starts moving towards the ball. For the number 3, 4, 5. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. The front enters 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now I can go from stop motion 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and through the gears or the rotations and levers and step-by-step procedure and making sure they're at the checkpoints, going through the checkpoints faster until this is no longer conscious. I'm doing a swing. This usually takes hours and hours and hours to do this. To go from here to here. This normally takes 0.2 of a second. All right. If I miss the checkpoints and I don't get them when they're still, to here, 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 well, here to there, and we don't get them correctly, then actually you saw me do that wrong. I knew I did it wrong because it clicked at the wrong time. Not knowing that with a club, knowing that you are doing this versus this, didn't look any different. Until you're swinging fast enough, how would you know it's different, especially if you're the one swinging? The only way you could tell would be the flight of the ball. Either did something or didn't do anything at all. So having those inputs of slowing it down and seeing and then making sure you're getting to the steps or the checkpoints to be able to duplicate them faster is a cognitive, associative, automated procedure that goes through them faster. This has a cognitive feel, but this is holding the club up. And you could be holding it, I can't see what I'm doing. I better know what this is doing, okay, to get it to here.